Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and it was about 27 hours ago when I was streaming when the LR Vegeta and Nappa banner went live. Many people in that stream were asking me, Truth, when is LR Spirit Bomb Goku coming to Global? I told y'all I expected him in days, that the data download would be any day, and that he would be arriving any day now, and then here we go. We did get the data download tonight for Global, and LR Spirit Bomb Goku's coming out on 4/20 this year. You gotta love that. Now, I want to prepare Global players. I literally just thought of this just a second, so I do want to talk about this real quick. I need to prepare Global players for the fact that I do not think Global is going to be getting a Global First on Goku Day. Because right now, I just everywhere, like I look on the Reddit and they're like, oh, what Global First are we getting on Goku Day? What do you guys think? Like, I'm seeing that everywhere. I just don't think it's going to be the case. The reason for this is because they still have to do this celebration right here, the Goku and Majin Vegeta celebration. Now, if we take a look at the calendar, right, they are not going to drop them in June. Because if they drop Goku and Vegeta in June, we have... Because these dual Dokkan Fest banners like this last for a month, right? So they're not going to drop Goku and Vegeta on like June 5th. And then they're there for a month. And then July 7th is LR Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue. They're there for a month. You know, maybe Global will get some sort of filler Dokkan Fest here. Maybe Beerus or something like that. And then on like the 30th... So 3 months in a row, they're going to get dual Dokkan Fests? No, that's not happening. It's just period, flat out not going to happen. So what that means is that Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku are definitely next for Global. I expect them to be, you know, maybe around the 1st or something like that on Global Dokkan. This celebration, right? This is good. New Infinite Dragon Ball History stages, stuff like that. I expect that around the 1st. I do not expect a Global First for Goku Day. I don't. But I think the Global First could still happen. It would just happen in June instead. That's the point I want to make is I would not, I mean, I could easily be wrong, right? I don't know. I don't think I'm wrong about where this dual Dokkan Fest is going to be, but they could, I guess, slot in like a summonable LR, like a legendary summon banner on the 9th. I guess for Global First, they could still do that. But I just don't think it's very likely, right? So if you are expecting a Global First on Global before the anniversary, June is where I think it would make a lot more sense. Because again, these guys are not dropping in June. They're just not. So anyway, moving on. LR Spirit Bomb Goku is one of the best units in the game, easily. When you look at his info, it's hard to tell exactly how good he is. One of the most impressive things about him, right? He will always get his 18 key super attack unless you go out of your way for him not to, because he creates rainbow key spheres and then he gets 3 key per rainbow key sphere. So it is a joke getting him an 18 key super attack. He is one of the most important units for Super Battle Road and stuff like that because he lowers attack and seals, which is just a devastating combo. Again, he creates rainbow orbs. His attack and defense are good because he gets attack and defense per key sphere obtained. He does have this right here. Additional attack per Super Saiyan category ally on the turn, but I have found that this is mostly irrelevant, right? You can push his damage way higher with other Super Saiyans around him, but he does not need any other Super Saiyans to be good. He does not need any other Super Saiyans on the category to be good. He just doesn't. He is amazing. His links are good. You know, things like Experienced Fighters, Legendary Power, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Super Saiyan. Very, very common links. He's on one of the most interesting categories in the game, Last Resort, right there, which is very... And this guy's great on that team because he's creating the rainbow orbs, right? And then, of course, there's also this. His leader skill, it is so busted. And this team... with the reason he only is a cat... Like, you guys know, like, they'll drop LRs with leader skills like this. Here, we'll pull up a few, right? Where they're giving, like, 130%, but then they're also giving a buff to a typing, right? So let's go ahead and pull up Baby... I think we could pull up Vegeta and Nappa, who just came out. They are one of these. I'm trying to think. Broly is one. Rose is one as well. That's enough. And Full Power Frieza also. These are LRs that have this type of leader skill, right? Where, boom, the category, but then they're also buffing, you know, Extreme AGL right there. Boom, the category, but then they're also buffing Extreme AGL. You know, we'll just keep going. Boom, buffing the category, also buffing Extreme Tech. Rose, category, and Extreme Int. Full Power Frieza, category, and then Extreme STR. Goku does not do that. Now, we already have 50 million Super AGL leaders, like, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, LR AGL Gohan. It's not really a big deal. But the reason is because I have found this team with double, take not Namek Goku. I'm not talking about him. He's not on this team build I'm talking about. Because he doesn't have the Super Saiyan link until he transforms anyway. And with this team, you're not taking damage at all, so you're not transforming with him. But with 2 of these guys on the team, it's just like you could fill this up with like every LR imaginable, right? AGL, LR, Gohan, Vegito, Gogeta, Trunks, Gohan, and Goten, and the team does not struggle for ki whatsoever. Like, it's so ridiculous with 2 of these guys around. Like, so many of these units are all prepared for battle units, right? Broly, this guy, these 2, not Gohan and Goten, but the rest are. This team is just so consistent. It's so much fun to run. It's a joy. It's so good. So that is the reason why this Goku only gets the Super Saiyan category buff right here and does not get Super AGL, but I don't really find it a big deal. I mean, it would make him better for, honestly, Extreme Super Battle Road as well, because if you could rock 2 of these guys in Extreme Super Battle Road, that would make things a lot easier in there, because that is definitely the hardest stage in the game, right? The Super AGL stage of Extreme Super Battle Road. Okay, so here's his banner. Now, you guys know me. I'm Mr. Skippity Skip with banners because the LR Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue banners, they're just so much better than every other banner in the game's history outside of banners that have guaranteed LRs. That's the only banners outside of what I'm talking about. The Vegito Blue banner is easily the best banner in Dokkan history that doesn't include guaranteed LRs in some way. So, like, you want to save as many stones for that. People are telling me, like, oh, I've got 1,000 stones. Should I continue to save? And the answer is yes. Yes, because that banner has LR Gohan, it's got LR Vegito Blue, it's just got so much. You want to save as much as you possibly can for that banner. That's just the way it is. But, I say all that. But this if you must summon on this, you could do a couple multis on this one. Because, here's the thing. The banner, they've done this before with Global, where they'll release the Christmas banner. This was the Christmas banner on JP. They'll release it on Global in like April, but they'll still keep like the Santa Goku as a summon bonus. So I fully expect a exact copy of this banner on Global, including the one Santa Goku per multi. So this is a double rates banner with an Elder Kai per multi and a featured LR, and it's guaranteed SSR at the end, unfeatured. So there's just a lot of value here. The only negative you must remember going into this is a blue coin banner. Blue coins are mostly irrelevant outside of getting the 50% supports. I suppose this could be a good way for you to get a 50% support if you are like a global or a JP player, right? You go, let's say you use a bunch of stones on this banner right here. You will definitely pull a lot of LRs. And then, you could then get one of the 50% supports with those blue coins rather than have to summon on the type banner. So it could be useful, but keep in mind, I feel like a lot of players think this is going to be a yellow coin banner, and it's not. It's a blue coin banner. This will have all the LRs on it. Now, the one thing I will say, the featured units are pretty mid in that a lot of them are old-ass units, right? Like, this Goku's brand new. This Trunks just came out. But then, these were from AGL Metal Cooler. This is from Transforming Vegeta. This is from Turles. I mean, you suck, honestly. He's not... this guy's really good, Easy A. This guy's really good, Easy A. Actually, the rest of these units are pretty much all good, Easy A. Because this Trunks and that Goku... Like, this Trunks is, really mid. It's so weird how he's just, not as impressive. I think the Vegeta is far better. And that's also another unit, by the way, that is coming to Global with this. But here's the thing, too. Because this is double rates banner, guaranteed unfeatured, and then you have an LR here, at the very least, these Easy A units are incredibly useful if, you were a knucklehead who was bobbing SSRs and stuff like that previously. So keep that in mind. Here, let me pull up the Dokkan Wiki real fast, just so I can show that the Easy A, Trunks, and Vegeta are coming as well. Looks like Vegeta comes out when Goku does, and then I hate this. Wait, this is interesting. Usually it's 7 days. Why is this 9 days? I wonder if Majin Vegeta and Goku come out on the 29th. You guys could go back and double check. This is always 7 days. Huh. Interesting. keep this in the back of your head that Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku could drop on the 29th, I think. I think that's very possible. Okay, so we have this Vegeta who's really good. He stacks defense, which instantly makes him good in several different events. And he has to, like, he builds attack when he's, like, at low health. I used this guy in the Legendary Goku event. He completely dominated. This is a fun unit. Like, I like this guy a lot. I think he's very solid. Oh yeah, we could check. Okay, so December 12th, and this guy's on the 19th, huh? Yeah, see? There's a reason. They don't just randomly do that for no reason. Like, there's a reason why this Trunks on Global is 9 days after Vegeta, not 7. That's meaningful. But I've found this Trunks to be not that good. Even if you're on a full Super Saiyan category rotation, he just doesn't seem that impressive to me. I don't know. He's not. I mean, one reason both of these units have very low stats for EZ units because, they're some of the earliest TURs in the game, right? Like, you look at these, like, these are horrible stats for a summonable unit right there. This Trunks isn't the greatest. You get him from the Extreme Z area event right here. Honestly, again, like, the Vegeta's really good. Trunks is not great. With the Majin Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku banners, however, these 3 Super Saiyan 2 Gokus get EZs. These are must-haves. These guys are must-haves, especially with the Buu Saga about to get a huge upgrade with Gotenks and Buu coming on JP. Like, this guy or this guy are... Well, I mean, this guy's really good too, but these are, like, must-runs on the Buu Saga team. Like, you can go this guy for 3 key and defense, or you can go this guy for 3 key and attack. And then this guy gives 3 key to all allies, but he just gets stronger himself if there's other Super Saiyan 2s on rotation. So, like, they are a must-run on the Buu Saga team, which is a just crazy mix of Over in a Flash, Prepared for Battle, nothing for them, then a bunch of villains and shit. Wow, it's disgusting how bad the Buu Saga villain... Like, no Buu Saga villain LRs besides Majin Vegeta. Like, we could have multiple Buu LRs. I'm telling y'all right now, like, when they release Kid Buu again, he's got to be an LR. Like, he definitely deserves it. We're about to get the new Buu. I suspect the new Buu will be physical. And I suspect the reason they'll do that is because then he would become godly next to this boy. I expect this guy to awaken from the current, like, the celebration about to happen on JP. And I also expect this Gohan, the 250% supports, which, is going to be massive. And they're going to be really strong for the Buu Saga team, and some other teams. So that's going to be really good. Okay. One last point I want to make before we finish up too. So here's the JP banner, like, list order, right? Like, here's God Goku, then we had the Dragon Ball Heroes banner, then 13 came out, then we got the AGL type banner, and then we scroll up a little bit, and then here's the LR Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku banner up here. So it's very interesting to me. Global has not dropped the AGL type banner yet. Now, I've seen some players wonder if this means that this banner is going to come out after Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, and if it's possible that Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku could be added to the unfeatured SSR pool. I would tell y'all that is a pipe dream. I doubt that's going to happen. I expect this banner will come very soon for Global, and the AGL units, will be on there. I'm curious how long the Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku banner lasts for. I would imagine it goes until at least mid-May. And then this banner will likely drop at some point while that Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku banner is still up. And then they will not add Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku to the SSR pool in here, right? Now, the 2 AGL 50% supports are, of course, crazy. Pan has this interesting effect where she raises allies' attack by 2 turns when she super attacks. So very important for showcases. She's also a super AGL god. Like, you guys know how good super AGL is, and then the way she buffs it is impressive. And then Rildo. I found Rildo to be one of the more impressive 50% supports as well. Because some of the teams he's on, Terrifying Conquerors and Artificial Lifeforms, let's just go ahead and take a look at this. And plus, based on how some of the leader skills are, he's on these teams with a lot of really good Extreme AGL units, right? Metal Cooler, LR Vegeta and Nappa, Baby. What about this one? Then we got, like, Cell Jr., Super 17. Like, I found Rildo to be really good. And then the other thing about Rildo is that he greatly raises defense on super attacks, so he's giving himself a 50% defensive buff. Then he also seals, making him a godly, powerful unit for Extreme Super Battle Road. So I do expect these guys, I don't know, maybe May 1st or something like that is kind of like a tentative date I would expect for Pan and Rildo. It is weird because usually they release the 50% supports before the summonable LR, but for whatever reason they did not this time. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal because a lot of you knuckleheads would waste your stones in this banner anyway. I know Pan and Rildo are worth the stones, but just not with the LR Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue banners on the horizon. I know y'all get sick of hearing it, but it's like, dude, like, if you want to have a really good account without spending money and you just want to have the maximum amount of fun, it's pulling Vegito Blue and Gogeta Blue. Like, I know people, oh, summon on what you want to and stuff like that. Yeah, that's all well and good, but you're probably going to get shafted. Like, if you have a large amount of stones and you dump it into a banner that has, like, every good unit is featured, you just have a much more likely chance of walking away with really good stuff, and you're not going to feel shafted. Like, you know, if you have 1,500 stones, and you dump it into the LR Vegito Blue banner, but you don't pull LR Vegito Blue, it's not the end of the world, because look at what else is on the banner, dude. Trunks, Zamasu, Gohan, the new Trunks and Mai, you know, like LR Vegito, like physical Vegito Blue. Maybe there's a lot of players that don't have him rainbowed. You know, he's the best EZ unit in the game by far. You know, this merged Zamasu EZ is really good. He'll be out before Global gets this banner. Like, if you have 1,500 stones in this banner, the only way you could get shafted is if you have, like, 5 of these units rainbowed. That's the only way you're going to get shafted. Because, you know, 1,500 stones, you're going to walk out of here with at least 10 featured units, probably more. And, like, 10 featured units from this pool is really good. Now, obviously, Boo is pretty mid. This Vegito is still really good, but I'm just not the biggest fan of counter units. But, like, this is just insane. Like, this is what you want to be using your stones on, because it's all about minimizing the chances of getting shafted. And summoning on this banner will absolutely minimize it. Plus, it's a 3+1. Plus, I guarantee you it'll have global exclusive tickets as well. This is the banner to save for. So, thanks, guys, for watching. Let me know what you think about Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku coming to global. He's super good. Good enough that if you do want to toss a couple stones on the banner, I actually don't think it's that bad of an idea. Just because it's double rates, featured LR, Elder Kai, multi. Just don't go crazy. Don't get crazy and thirsty and start chasing. That could be a bad idea, but a couple multis won't hurt, but you do want to save the lion's share of your stones for this banner right here. So, thanks guys for watching. I'll catch y'all next time.